So Dylan says, from what I remember, I just remember seeing this figure that was not fat, obviously, but more of the skinnier toned build and some mask on. I don't know what the mask exactly was, but when I thought about it, it was just covering here and here. I don't know where she's indicating. I
Right.
don't know if it was covering his mouth, his nose, or below his mouth and nose. I don't know what that means.
Wait, say that
Um,
again. How did she?
she says, I don't know if it was covering his mouth, his nose, or below his mouth and nose. I don't know what she's saying there. I just remember knowing that he was white, but I don't know how he was. I know how he was white. I just knew he was. And I knew he looked at me because of a bushy eyebrow. So this is from Dylan's December 30th interview. And she says, and I knew he looked at me because of a bushy eyebrow. That's all I remember. And then redacted, I asked her to help me go to and then it says in parentheses, inaudible, to help me remember stuff. But nothing could come up, which was really weird. The only thing that helped me come up was hearing the only thing that helped come up was hearing Kaylee's footsteps, but not hearing another pair of footsteps. That really freaked me out because obviously I'm right next to there. And so I was like, okay, well, why didn't I hear his footsteps or another pair of footsteps? But I have no idea what he looked like. When I looked at his picture, nothing came back to me at all. I don't know. I feel like if I saw that, my mind would be like, oh yeah, that's him. But I don't remember it all. So it sounds to me like she went to either a therapist or a hypnotist, which would be interesting because the only eyewitness in the Chi Omega case was sent to a hypnotist or a hypnotist.
I swear the similarities between these two, I feel like they kind of took a page from that whole thing to try to get the two are just eerily creepy. Or they're
Mm-hmm.
similar.
Um, it's very interesting to me that she says the only thing that helped come up was hearing Kaylee's footsteps, but not hearing another pair of footsteps. That really freaked me out because obviously I'm right next to there. So I was like, so she's saying definitively, I did not hear more than one set of footsteps. She's saying this definitively. Like she does not remember hearing more than one set of footsteps at all. That's what's freaking her out. So to all these people who are like, there had to have been someone else, she only heard one set of footsteps. Only one. If he was upstairs, then who would be downstairs? If there's more than one person, why did she only hear one set of footsteps? And if he ran into Xana and he followed her back to her room, chased her back to her room, why did she only hear one set of footsteps? Do you know, it's not computing for me. It's not computing for me. And I will link to this. I'll put this you know, the schmink in my schmio, where my Schmamazon Schmorfront schmink is.
Where all the good stuff's at.
Yeah, I mean she also says it's Kaylee, so why does everyone think it was Xana instead? Because everyone is confusing or conflating when Dylan says that, when she concedes that it could have been Xana that she heard crying in the bathroom, people take that to mean that Dylan is saying, oh, it could have been Xana I heard, meaning the whole time. When she's saying that she only thinks it could have been Xana when it came to the crying in the bathroom, not before that.
Again, people misunderstanding documents and kind of just running with
Bare feet, socks on feet, quiet shoes. I mean, maybe, but like running? If someone's walking quickly, and she didn't hear, remember, she said she heard Kaylee downstairs. If it was Kaylee, like, Why did she only hear one person? Because we know at this point now that the person she heard coming, or we can assume that the person she heard coming down those stairs was wearing boots. And he was, she said that she believed he was wearing boots.
Well,
I don't remember anyone mentioning sticky floors, Mermazing. I just want the people who are like, oh, it was more than one person. She only heard one set of footsteps. Like, she only heard one person. That's why she thought it was Kaylee, because she was certain. She was certain that that the person she heard go up the stairs, and there was no running up the stairs. She only heard someone run down the stairs. She was certain that she heard Kaylee go up the stairs with Murphy. And since she only heard one person, she assumed that it was Kaylee.